is do you remember when there was a period of time where like a lot of hunting shows started showing up on TV? There's like a lot of like cable TV was taking off, and they're like, we got to have like a bunch of programs.
Really. There was?
There was like some like late night hunting programs and stuff.
No.
And because of that,
you just sit around and wait with a guy?
Yeah, you just like, you go with a guy to the hunting blind, and this guy's hunting deer, and guys hunting hogs or whatever.
Yeah.
And because of that, these shows got people interested in pig hunting, leading to, again, relocating these pig populations to other states. Like, oh, well, we got a bunch of tourists coming. Yeah, Texas, and whatever. They're saying, can we hunt hogs like that TV show I saw? I want to hunt some hogs.
So now Texas is overrun by
millions of wild hogs that are too smart for traps, and they're just running around going nuts.
I like anything bad that happens to Texas.
Well,
it's a total shithole.
Well,
and
it
all
does
these
seem like a shithole.
Morons are like trying to gaslight themselves into thinking that Texas is the polar opposite of California somehow.
When people say like Texas is like, oh, it's like, that's where you want to be. They got it all figured out.
They don't.
Well, here's something I found interesting is that Texas went, oh my God, we have a huge wild hog problem. This is out of fucking control. They're everywhere. They're destroying farmland.
Yeah.
They said, the only thing we could do is we're going to set up like huge bounties, kill the X number of wild hogs. We will pay you to kill wild hogs, whatever else, okay? That'll solve
Oh, really?
the
They're going
problem.
to pay you to kill?
They're going to pay.
I'm going to breed hogs now for money.
So they started breeding more. The population actually went up because the guys who had the hogs to begin with were like, oh, shit, they're paying me to kill these things? Well, I better make a shit ton more. And they're like, oh, fuck, God damn it.
Oh, shit. We didn't realize the obvious implication of what we were doing.
How much of an asshole do you have to be like, hey, it's an invasive species that's completely destroying our state? Yeah, but I could make money.
What is the...
if I make more of them. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean? Why would you not?
Oh, my God. It's terrible.
Who cares?
Terrible plan. Texas does allow hunters to kill wild hogs year-round without any limits or capture them alive to take to slaughterhouses to be processed and sold to restaurants as exotic meat. So they're not even considered regular meat. It's exotic meat to kill these things. The goal is not eradication, which people do not believe would be possible, but control. Dick, these things populate like crazy. They start breeding.
Why do you know about this? The wild hogs.
How do you not know about this?
How do you?
Can we go to YouTube?
I guess. What do you need on YouTube?
Look up wild hog trap.
Okay.
These are some of my favorite videos. Let me see if I can look for the one that's like a 48 hogs in the trap.
You just watched this
Oh, no, wait,
shit?
watch Boarbuster. Boarbuster. This is the one I want.
You watch this
Yeah.
like
all right, hold
for
on, slow it down.
entertainment purposes.
Yeah, because they'll be like, there's some that are like documentaries that goes, all right, well, there's like 4 in there right now, but we're going to wait 2 more nights to see if they get comfortable with this thing. Here's the Boarbuster. Oh, you fucked! And they all run around and ram into the side.
Why do you watch this? This is
Because you want to see how many
horrible.
they can get. They
Not
got
really.
Some of the traps, they'll get like 100 fucking wild boars in there. And they
So
just go
what?
in there with a shotgun and just fucking blow.
Why would you like that kind of content?
Look, I don't.
Why does it appeal to you?
It doesn't. I don't know. There's just something.
This is like those stupid coin slot machines things that you also watch.
It also
where
is
the coin
it's
rammer
completely off
slides
brand
up.
after I cried about killing pigs instead of children or whatever. But I guess I just find it interesting.
I mean, not really. This is what I think you would like.
Here, go watch another one real quick. It's just interesting to see, like, this is what they got to do.
We're not getting sucked into the Vito YouTube hour.
It's just one more.
No,
One more good one.
no. We get it.
Wild
We
Hog.
get it.
It's got 13 million views. I just want to see how many he got.
What is your...
Because there's all...
Vito, that's depressing. I don't want to watch this.
It's not depressing. It's taking care of an invasive species. You see the video of him, like, electrifying Asian
They're like
carp?
running into the thing to escape getting shot by some illegal
Hey,
Mexican.
Snowflake, welcome to the fucking real world, okay? There is 6
I don't wanna
million-
watch it. It's not
6
funny.
million of those fucking things. What is this?
Who cares?
Oh my God! It's like the way we think about animals is like
Who's we?
Just like oh, I can't wait to eat a big old steak. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to murder 1 million fucking cows, and I go, oh,
I don't want to murder. It's not murder.
And then I go, here's how they're trapping an invasive species. It's very interesting what's going on. I find it
But you're
interesting. how they're
laughing at it. It's
I'm
not. You're not
laughing
saying
because
it's
like-
interesting. It's not interesting. It's some rednecks.
The laughing is that you have never seen this, and I think it's interesting that you've never seen how crazy the problem is nuts. There's like hundreds of thousands of these fucking things, millions of these things. Millions of wild hogs
that we made to be funny. We made for fun.
Well, we made to hunt them. We said we did it because we wanted to kill them anyway.
Just made a
and
ton
now we're
of
killing
things
them.
to kill them.
And now we're killing them, and all of a sudden it's a problem. They begin breeding at 6 to 8 months of age, have 2 litters of 4 to 8 piglets.
You don't think this is a little much? Like, I like meat. I think that they should be slaughtered humanely. But this is
can't
just
slaughter
crazy.
them humanely. They're too smart. You can't what are you gonna do? Process them into a little
I'm just
box?
saying it's a little much.
This is real life, baby. You got to build a fucking spiral trap.
It's not real life. It's we made this
down.
problem.
Yeah,
for novelty purposes.
And now we got to get it out. We should watch one of the videos with the helicopter sometime, where they just get in the helicopter.
No, I don't need to watch a video. I can imagine. I think this might be. I think your YouTube fixation with YouTube videos might tie into your AI fetishization.
Yeah.
Because shooting pigs in a helicopter. Yeah, I got it. I don't need to watch.
It's interesting. It's
not interesting.
It's interesting to learn. It's like you ever watch Dirty Jobs, and you learn what these farmers.
Yes, that was
that.
interesting.
Yeah, well, what are the hardships of being a farmer dealing with an invasive population of like hundreds of fucking hogs destroying your farm? What do you got to do? And you got to set up
a fence.
You got to set. No, the fence doesn't work. They'll get under the fence. You got to set up. It was above them. The trap's above them, and you got to slam it down. They have remote. It's a remote control, so you sit at home and you watch on a webcam. That's what all these farmers do. They're watching on a webcam, and once they get like 40 hogs in, they got to make.
What is 40 gonna do with 6 million?
Well, they got to
hogs?
make a decision. That's the problem. Is they go, do I go for the 40 or do I wait?
It's
and
the
if they
gambling.
wait-
It's the fucking gambling that appeals to you. It's the fucking gambling.
do I keep?
It's the
do I
fucking
take the 40
gambling.
pigs,
Or do I try to double
risk
my
it all
pigs?
and hope I'll get 80 next time? Because once you roll out your trap, that trap is like the pigs will not
You
come
gotta
back
go
to that
pick it
trap.
up.
That you got to move the trap. You can't use the trap in the same place twice because the hogs know about it.
Right.
So it's interesting. Yeah, it's like a prisoner's dilemma. You lock it down, and then you might have no hogs.
Yeah.
It's a game theory. Anyway, Dick, the best we can do right now to deal with the wild hog population. Again, we can't do any poison. We can't do any birth.
You know so much about these wild hogs.
Because I do research for my problems, unlike you, who comes up with them 5 seconds before the show. We can't.
I came up with this one during the show.
We can't DNA alter them to sterilize them because again, it might fuck up the regular pig population. So all
They
we
said
can
they're
do,
doing that with mosquitoes in California.
They've been trying to do that with mosquitoes for a while.
So does it just not work? Because it's not working.
It worked.
What's the deal?
It worked. That's how they got rid of. That was one of Bill Gates' big things.
Yeah. So does it not work like everything else he
worked
does,
for
or
a
what?
period of time. I think it lasted about 8 years before the mosquitoes mutate again, and then they can.
They mutate their dicks? What do you mean they
Well,
mutate?
I think the big problem in the third world was that they were transmitting. Was it West Nile virus?
I don't give a shit about the third world. I give a shit about mosquitoes in my yard.
They were trying to make it so they don't breed and don't populate, but there's always mutations that find a way. Life finds a way.
So you don't know. Just say
I
I don't know.
know. I
Don't make
just
up
said
a
I
bunch of
kinda know. What
bullshit
do you
about
mean?
mutating and
Why
life
don't
finds
you
a
bring
way.
it in as a problem and have some fucking interesting facts instead of dumping it on me? What is this show? Why do you have all these
I just
facts? Why do
asked.
you have all these facts? Because I looked it up because I did research for the show.
It just seems like a lot of research.
I show up at 4:45, 15 minutes for the show, and you go, what problem should I do?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
know,
good
man.
question.
Yeah, I got a whole fucking. I went through and I found facts.
You're so offended. I'm just asking why you know so much about wild
Well, then
hogs.
I try to have a conversation about what I think's going on with mosquitoes. You don't fucking know.
Yeah, but you don't know.
You don't fucking
Just say you
okay,
don't
well,
know.
you don't know either.
That's
I'm
why I asked you.
Part of the show.
I'm not talking about making shit up about they mutated.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I tried to. Hey, Vito,
Just
do you know anything about mosquitoes? Well, here's what I believe is going on. You don't fucking know. That's
It's
fucking
but
gay.
you don't
You
know.
don't fucking know. Yeah, I know I don't exactly know, but that's what I believe happened.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Should have done mosquitoes.
Nah.
Yeah. All right, well, my problem is
Then we
wild
got two
hogs.
animal problems. I can't do mosquitoes now.
All right.
You can't have two animal
Can you
problems.
summon
in
the
a row.
fucking the ET there? Great problem. Great transition. And guys, don't forget YouTube. A lot of videos of wild hogs getting savagely destroyed.
Let's watch another one.
I know some.
Let's watch another one.
Look,
Let's watch another one.
I mean, I'm one of these guys. I remember one time, I'll say this. I was on a business trip with my boss, and we are just like hanging out in the hotel room.
You turned out to be a pig?
No.
Disguise?
We're like hanging out. He's like, what should we do? And I'm like, oh, let's go to that Reddit board that has videos of people getting murdered. And then I put one on, and he went, what the fuck? I don't want to watch this. And then I went, that was the moment I went, oh, I'm like, I'm not good at social.
You're like American Psycho, but you don't look anything like him. And then he put her head on a pike.
I went, you don't watch videos of Chinese people getting sucked into industrial equipment? He's like, no, of course not. I'm like, oh, I thought everybody did this for some reason.
Nobody does it.
You never watch the videos of like a Chinese guy get sucked into a lathe?
No, I don't want to see that.
But then you don't you want to learn lathe safety?
You're not learning anything. It's not interesting. You just have a.
Now I know if I see a lathe,
have a
just
sick,
stay the
morbid
fuck away
fascination
from the lathe.
with things getting killed. And the more human they are, the better. The more conscious they are, the better.
I saw a little Chinese lady trying to make a carpet, and the next thing I knew, she was the carpet. And that was fucking pretty nuts, man.
And you love it.
It's
you love it for some reason.
I don't know, man. I want to know what's going on.
Stop saying you want to know what's going on. You just want to see people get killed because you're sick. That's what it's interesting.
Can't you read a newspaper? I want to see the people get. You don't watch any of that
stuff?
It's
not the same context. No.
You don't watch like a video of like a house on fire or a car crash. You watch that.
No, I watch like people hitting their nuts on skateboards and stuff.
Why do people go to NASCAR? So that hopefully Camelot crashes that fucking Timcast car, that piece of shit. No. I'm just kidding.
I know that you're not. No one believes you. Now, if it was Yellow Flash, you'd be like, oh, I hope he wins. I can recognize a good racer when I see one.
Like, all I know is me at Camelot, he was mad at me because I said, I don't know, I think that Dr. Disrespect's a bad guy. And
he was mad at you?
Yeah, I said, because he was defending Dr. Disrespect before Dr. Disrespect, of course, admitted to everything. He was like, oh, I can't believe they're trying to bury a good man, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I think he did it. I think
he admitted it right away. Yeah, when he didn't say, I'm like, bro, no, I wasn't sexting a minor.
I tried to say, he's like, oh, you mean like how everybody calls you a pedophile? I'm like, the difference is if anybody asked me, hey, did you sext a minor? I would say no.
Well, no, you would say yes first.
No, I don't think I would.
To be funny. Yeah, you did. You went on like 3 days of leaning into the joke of saying, yeah, I am a pedophile.
But nobody's ever
accused
me of actually, if somebody actually said, hey, you did this crime, I would say, obviously I didn't do the fucking whatever crime.
You put back put back a half-eaten red vine.
I did put back a half-eaten red vine. Anyway, I don't want Camelot to crash into a wall.
But people do, you're saying.
Some
people
people
to the
might.
race. They're
people
not going there to watch the race, the exciting race. They're going to see fucking car crashes.
I think guys who go to NASCAR are like, if they see a car crash, they're excited. They're like, oh, cool, I got to see a crash.
I don't think so.
I think everybody who went to the race where Dale Earnhardt died, I think for the rest of the time they go, hey, you remember that guy who crashed in the wall and fucking his head severed off his body? I was there. That's their NASCAR story. Their NASCAR story is not the time they saw a car go fast.
You're a sick guy, man.
No, everybody's a sick guy. I'm just the guy who admits to it, okay?
Nobody is watching these Chinese murder videos that you're showing your boss.
How many fucking views were on that Wild Hog video? 13 million. Okay, so...
It's probably just the same 10,000 freaks watching it over and over again.
I think there's a there's a macabre. There's a you want to ogrish.com. You want to see what's going on, right?
No. Stop saying that.
You want to keep your finger on the pulse.
Thank you for watching this clip by Colonel J. This is the King of Bold here. Remember to like and subscribe. Juice.